Hello everyone and welcome to another part of Let's Play Eador, Masters of the Broken World on Overlord difficulty. Finally, I have some more time for recording again, so we are back in Eador and we are about to pick our next target. But before I get to that, I will talk for a bit because during the time when I didn't have time for recording and for Eador, there was a patch 1.4.4 and this patch is pretty important for the game this time. It's nothing like new units or stuff like that from uh, which we had in the patches before, but this time developers decided that the game needs some rebalancing, and the result of this rebalancing is, at least to me, it seems like significant increase of the difficulty of the game, especially at the very early game. It seems a lot more difficult, and it takes a lot longer to actually get from early game to mid game. Um, why is that? There are two important things that affect the very early game. First, all the new units from the Allied Forces DLC were rebalanced, redesigned, and they are now much stronger. And the second thing, they are now used a lot more often and even in the lowest tier neutral armies. And because some of these armies now are significantly stronger, they are not a good target for the very early game. So this basically limits our options for very early game fights, and that slows down the early game development. And in Eador, if you can't develop fast enough, you are in trouble. So because it's now a lot more difficult, this can lead to some, I would say, quite unfortunate things in the end game. And exploring is now a lot more important, and I would say getting early exploration boat is now crucial. So I probably will have to change my early game a bit because of this, but we'll see how that will work. The first thing that these changes affected, at least for me, was my decision for the next target, because I was strongly considering going after Beanta, just risking it and go after it, even though my results when I try to invade her early are pretty bad. I was thinking, okay, let's try it. Might be able to do it. Let's have some fun. But with these changes, I already had some pretty bad time uh, before this last DLC, and I mean the last patch. And after this last patch, when the game is even more difficult, going after a master that was quite tough before, like, no, no, thank you. I think I will leave Yanta for now. Let's try something else, something a bit easier, or at least something that, the problem is when I see her face already, it's like, okay, we are in trouble, and yeah, I just hate her. I always have problems when I have her against me, so maybe it's a bit psychological that I'm even nervous when I see the portrait. So I will go after something that to me seems easier and I have better results when I'm doing that. I will just attack Stenria. I was considering Bellet, but usually I kill Bellet very early in the campaign. And this time I would like to see some of his conversation options, so that basically left me with Stenria only. So I will go after her, and when I get used to the new difficulty of the game, then maybe I'll try Vianta, but I'll most likely wait for some more items and more units I'll be able to take with me from the Astral before I go after her. I really don't like her. And yeah, as I said, um, quite a few of my attempts to invade her ended like a disaster. So let's just go somewhere else. Okay, Stenria. Dialogue. And I talked to her before I started recording, so I just can attack her. And I'll take these two buildings and let's go. Okay, I was thinking about like talking about all the changes from the last patch a bit more, but then I decided it's probably better to show all of this when we actually get to these changes while we are playing, because It's not like, for example, with the Allied Forces DLC when I was able just to open one screen and talk about all the changes on all the screen. Now, from the last patch, the changes are spread like throughout the whole game, and it would be probably better just to talk about all the changes when we get to it, and we'll get to it quite soon. So I think already maybe in this part I will see some of it. What's this? Oh, yeah. An ancient magical ward that ravaged these lands once has left a distortion on the physical properties of this shard. All material objects turn brittle and unreliable. The hero's arms and armor uh, will deteriorate almost instantly. Uh, you will have to provide them with several backup sets or manage without items altogether. Okay, we are in the world of Rust, so that means taking warrior or scout is a really bad idea here, and I wasn't planning to go with those anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Mm, this leaves us with either commander or wizard, and because I enjoyed wizard on the previous chart a lot, I will go with him again. Just I will go with different army. I will still go with enchanter, but completely different army this time. So let's get to it. Let's grab wizard. And yeah, now I hope that we are gonna get something else than either summoning or necromancy. We don't need these two skills at all, and it would be completely waste if we get those. So fingers crossed, and let's check what is our starting skill. It's pretty important to get something else. Basically anything else than these two, it's just, I would say, even crucial. So what is that? Oh, wisdom. Perfect. Wisdom. Um, I already said on the previous chart when we were talking about wizard that wisdom is like the basic skill for almost any wizard build. So this is a really good starting skill. Means one extra spell slot right away, which is perfect. So this is a really nice starting skill. And yeah, when we are talking about spell slots, let's actually grab some spells. I will get rid of all of this, even that magic arrow, because for 4 gems, 8 damage, I don't think I want to have that. It's not bad, but I think I will have to be a bit careful with my gems. So I would rather have a fatigue which is free than something that costs 4 gems. Um, and now we can get items. Yeah, we can get to units. So you will see what I'm gonna go with, and because we have our forge, we can build swordsman school right away. Okay, I know that we are going for on the evil side, but I was thinking about it, and just going only with evil units would significantly limit my options for all my army builds, and I would like to show like as many builds as possible. So sometimes I'll just go with good units. I think I can make enough evil decision to still stay on the evil side. I don't have problems doing it on my off-camera campaign where I play for the good side. I I have the pure title, which is the highest title you can get on the good side. Even though sometimes I know I'm plundering provinces and burning halfling villages, stuff like that, and I still can stay the pure. So I think here it shouldn't be a problem to stay or get to the dark. Even if we grab some good buildings and good units from time to time. And I really would like to show at least some good armies. So that's what I'm gonna do here. Um, as the starting army, it will be 3 swordsmen. And that's probably all we can do. In the capital, we have spells, we have units, we don't have any items. So let's check our targets. Orcs, goblins, free settlement, brigands. Okay, no way orcs will have to wait. They are now super tough. Forget about the previous setup where it was like I don't know, three goblins, 2 orcs, something like that. No, now if you have 5 units there, all of them will be orcs, just orcs, so witch doctors, club throwers, all of these new units, and damn, they are tough. So this will have to wait. This is not an early target anymore. This is like a mid-game target now even. Goblins, well, not as hard as orcs, but harder again than before, because now you will get spitters there, and spitters with their poison, which they can stack quite well, are pretty deadly, especially for slow units, and because swordsmen are slow, it's not the ideal target for us. So I'll probably go after it relatively soon, but I'll try to delay it as much as possible to at least get some level ups for my swordsman. Maybe get some more spells or something. Free settlement, okay, and brigands. Oh, I think free settlement, brigands, and then we will go after something else. So that's the plan. And yeah, let's start this. Also, I should probably say that this is not my build, or the idea for the build is not mine. One of my first subscribers with the nickname Ashnat, a guy I play with from time to time, we tested multiplayer a bit, and we are talking about builds we are using. And he told me about the build he's using with the wizard. It's pretty similar to what I'm gonna play here. The start is almost the same. It's just later I'm probably using a bit different unit setup and spell setup, just slightly different, but until I would say like level 14, 15. It's pretty similar to what he described to me, and it works pretty well. I've tested it already, and I'm surprised how well this works. And one thing I'm really surprised is this build doesn't know gems at all, or you really need only a few gems. So you can use this build like almost on any shard, compared to the evil enchanter build I used on the previous shard, where you just need hundreds of gems, and unless you have a really strong or really high gem income from your provinces, you probably can't go after the evil enchanter build. Here you are really fine on almost any world. Probably you can probably start this everywhere, and surprisingly with swordsman your guild income isn't that bad either. We are at -6 now with 3 swordsmen. We will grab these 2 provinces and we'll be back in positive numbers, so no problem at all. We are not gonna be getting that many command promotions, so the upkeep of the army won't grow that much. So yeah, surprisingly for a wizard with swordsman, it's super cheap. Even though when you say this, wizard with swordsman, it sounds like one of the probably most expensive builds you could imagine. It's not true, and it's pretty easy to go with this, and you don't need any super profitable or super rich provinces to be able to play with this army, and it's fun to play it. So I really like this build. Um, so let's go into some action, and you'll be able to see uh, some basics of how this works. Okay, and the turn. Well, maybe in the early game there won't be any huge surprises. Maybe the spell composition I'll be using uh, won't be something I'm using like most often this time. Webs and astral energies are not that important, but yeah, that's probably the only surprising things, or not that usual thing uh, for first few levels. The interesting stuff comes around, I don't know, maybe from level 8 further. Also when you get to tier 2 units, it's quite decent build, and as I said, I have a lot of fun playing this. So let's start here, because we have a lot of spells I can already start. Casting, weaken this guy. Okay, is he gonna move closer? The important thing is not allow the range units to get to our hero. He has no defenses, you can see zero melee defense, 0 range defense. So if range unit gets in range of your hero, you're dead. So that's something you really have to be careful about. Um, Not here, we should be fine. Maybe I can even move my units a bit closer here. Yeah, looks we will be fine. Okay, now this guy should be able to shoot as well. 2, 4, yeah. Okay, and double shot, perfect. They are wasting their stamina. Exactly what I need. And I can even start attacking. And use fatigue. Good. Next. You can attack. Do I need anything else? I still have 1 fatigue. But I think I'm fine. I'll just let them come. Maybe I can attack this guy. Oh, one thing. You've probably noticed that already. Or definitely noticed that all these better descriptions of what's going on the battle map. Um, I think that this will help a lot, especially to new players, because it's much clearer now what's going on, how all the action affects your stats. And it helped me as well because it helped me to realize what exactly backstab is, or what's considered backstab, because until I've seen this I thought that backstab is a special ability of thieves and assassins. But it seems that backstab, or every attack from behind, is considered backstab. When it's from the hex that is right behind your unit, it gives you bonus of +2 to your offense. If it's from these side tiles, if we are considering, the swordsman, then attack from this tile against this swordsman would give the attacker bonus +2, and it's backstab bonus +2, and from these two tiles it will be backstab bonus of +1. Why I'm talking about this? um, Lizard Turtleback and maybe even some other units have backstab immunity. Until I've seen this, I thought it's just the immunity to basically thieves and assassins. It seemed pretty crappy. But now I know that that attackers don't get any bonus against these units when they're attacking them from behind, and especially those startlebacks. It's another real decent skill for them, and it makes them super strong. When we see them on camera, you will see how strong these guys are. They are pretty ridiculous, and maybe even the strongest tier 1 unit now. So just wanted to say this. Um, because that is something I didn't know. I wasn't sure about how the backstab works, and this helped me to figure that out. Okay, now we have to kill these remaining slingers. We are taking quite a lot of damage here. I don't like it at all because it will be hard for us to heal up. What can I do about this? I have 1 heal available. My question is, do I want to use it? I don't think so, because I'll probably have to use a ritual for the healing, like 1 healing spell. It's nice, but not when you have to heal 3 units. But no, I have to use it on this guy. He's taking too much damage. Come on. Cure wounds. And when I'm talking about a ritual that's gonna heal my units, you already should know that uh, my next building, or building that I will go after really soon, will be uh, the the healing school of magic. This build, you sometimes have problem getting your first command level up. You're usually getting a lot of magic health, but commands, you get like 2 commands up until level 10. So sometimes you can get it pretty late, and it's a bit tricky to heal up your unit sometimes. So to speed things up, you need Sanctuary and Chalice of Life. So this is quite high priority. For that we need Altar, so let's grab it. But maybe here we might be able to actually do it without. Oh, you'll see. I definitely want to plunder this province once, and also I want to check my new locations here. Bandits, adventurers, battle mages. Okay, battle mages. Anything with magic damage is a really bad target for this army for quite a long time. Swordsmen have resistance of 1, I think, and it will take a while before we get more. So try to avoid anything with magic damage. Adventurers, maybe bandits. That's not bad, not for now, but later we'll go after them. It's a good target as well. So not bad here, but not yet. Okay. Ponder and the turn. 63, not bad. Next, Sanctuary for the Chalice, and also once we get more spell slots, I will grab one more Cure Wounds, maybe even two if we get more spell slots. It will take a while before we get the healer probably, so I may need that. Usually I'm not going after Sanctuary that early, but this build doesn't need School of Sorcery that much, and Sanctuary is much better option. So let's grab that. Okay, and how does it look like? Oh, not ideal. I think it'll have to do. Yeah, let's go after these brigands and fingers crossed this is gonna work. I just hope that we won't get too many thieves for units. This should be just one thief. It should be fine. Thieves are a problem for this army because uh, our strength here is our counterattack and we can't counterattack thieves. So uh, it's sometimes a bit tricky killing thief. But I think that in this case it should be fine. Yeah, we should be able to get rid of both brigands probably before he gets to me. Okay, let's start. And he's going up through the wood. Perfect. Okay, we should have more than enough time to get rid of brigands. Maybe one fatigue. And go. Okay, and I think I will even move forward and try to do some damage. You can move forward as well. And I'll weaken this guy. Okay, next. Perfect. This is something I was hoping for, because if both of them would focus their attack on the swordsman, he would take a lot of damage like this. Their parry worked against both attacks, so that helped a lot. Here I can kill this guy and wait. And the bowman is not moving. Perfect. That's another important thing. Here, let's move. And attack even. I'm now thinking also about my stamina here, because I will need quite a bit of stamina against the thief. What's this level? 4, and he has poison attack. This guy will be annoying. Okay, let's see what he's gonna do. Actually like this. He will give me some time to regain stamina while he be throwing those daggers. And I can probably use my cure wounds here. Okay, good. Oh no! I was hoping he's gonna stay there. Come on. Are not throwing your daggers anymore. Well, never mind. We'll have to do it like this. Let's attack, because that will cost him the last stamina, and he's not gonna counter-attack anymore, which is important. He's not gonna spread the poison. And I hope I'll be able to kill him before he regains stamina. Awesome. Good. That was actually quite easy. Now I'll just wait for some stamina again. And kill that bowman. Okay. Um, with this build, stamina can be a problem from time to time, but only against armies where you actually have to move and attack. Uh, most of the time, we'll just stay in the defensive line and kill everything with our counterattacks. In that case, it's fine, and you don't get into trouble unless you are fighting against really a lot of units. But if you have to move like this, you should be careful with your stamina. It's nothing worse than fighting like an assassin when you are running out of stamina all the time, and he can spread the poison and stack the poison on all your swordsmen. That in that case, you can even lose the whole army because of just one stupid poisonous assassin. So be careful with the stamina with this build, at least early. Okay, here we are, fine, and I think we should get level ups even. Oh, health. Well, I don't really like health this early. It's a waste. But yeah, at least we have second level of wisdom, so I'll definitely grab that. Necromancy, don't care about it at all. Magic power, for now, we don't care about that. We just need more spells to be able to spam fatigue and maybe even some heals as much as possible. So definitely gonna grab this, and you'll get counter attack, you'll get hit points, and you'll get hit points as well. Also, one thing I should probably say about this army, because you can see that we are already back in green numbers, and we have full army. uh, I'm taking medals for my swordsman anytime I can, or at least I'm trying to get one order of the defender for each of them. The difference between a swordsman without medal and with one medal is huge. That +2 to melee defense is just sick for them. So if you have the option to grab that medal, uh, even in the first fight, take it. It's definitely worth it, and it makes the leveling so much easier. You know that I usually don't take medals for my melee units early, but and take only medals for healers. But here, really try to get at least one this defensive medal for each of your swordsmen, and once you get the healer, also as usual, try to grab as many medals as possible. Once you have it, check your balance, your income, and if you can afford it, grab even more army when you have a healer with 3 medals and 3 swordsmen in front of him. Everyone with like 2 orders of the defender can kill like tier 2 armies without any problems. Most of them, they just do no damage to those swordsmen. Swordsmen with these medals are just crazy good. Okay, but we'll eventually get to that, and I'll be able to show you how good that can be. Here we have to first get those medals. And what do we have in our new province? Just orcs. Okay, those will have to wait. So I think I will just plunder this province. And we still have to wait, and we will go back to our capital province. Actually, wait, I started to fight And I didn't even check what we have in our capital province. Okay, let's see that. Lizards, no way. Brigands is good, Undead is decent. Inquisitors, I'll try to kill that executioner as soon as possible. But I think I'll have to wait for that at least until like level 4 or something. So I have a bit better defense for with my swordsman, lost souls, battle magic. Okay, these two are decent. This one is good as well once we level a little bit. Yep, so what I will do, I'll plunder here, get home, grab a new spell and go after those brigands, I think. Okay, next. 67, not bad at all. Continue plundering, and I will also build some more buildings. I will need tavern, because I'll need it for crystal force. And next. 64 again, oh perfect, okay, but that's enough. They are very discontent now, so that's as low as I'm willing to go while plundering. And let's go back. Okay, and we will grab... I'm even considering second cure wounds. Maybe I will take it even. Yeah, this spell setup looks good. And how does it look like with my army? Oh, should I heal them with the Chalice of Life? You have 14 out of 18. You have 11. Well, 11, that's really not awesome. I think I can afford to do this. It's 15 gems, I know, but we don't need that many gems for this build. Yeah, let's do it. It will make the next fight so much easier. And let's go after these brigands. But we'll do that in the next part. This one is already long enough. So we'll start another shard, and as usual, when we start a new shard, I make the first part more like an introduction, especially this time with the changes we have from the last patch. And we will really start fighting in the next part. Maybe may have to even start exploring with our main hero. I don't think we'll have enough good locations this early. And that's the problem with the latest patch, that you have this problem quite often. Your options are really limited, but we'll see how things will go, and I hope we'll be able to handle this somehow. So, hope you like this part. If you did, please drop a like. If you have any suggestions, ideas, leave a comment, and I hope you'll join me in the next part. Until then, have a good time, and bye bye.